Hey everybody, it's Kay, and I'm here today with my Boxycharm by Ipsy, and this is for June of 2023. I get two of these. This is one of them. The other one hasn't been shipped yet. I also get two glam bags, and those have both been shipped, but they're not making any progress. So I'm really excited to get into this one. I hope that the other one is going to be okay, because when you don't see movement by this point in time or even shipped, it's going to mean that that one's going to probably not have some things that I ordered. So let's go ahead and see what's in this one. Really happy to have it. And it came with a little bit better packing this time. It had this kind of paper. Okay, I did do the boost, and so I like how this was sent. It comes in this box, and the one that I got is the retro palette, but I think it's the original retro palette. And so in the other box, I'll have the green one, if in fact I'm gonna get it, because I wouldn't be surprised if at this late period of time that I don't get the green one that I paid for. So hopefully we'll get it, because I'm excited about that one too. So anyway, this came in a really good box, and so it's in great condition. The way they pack it, it's just incredible. Natasha Denona does this with these bigger palettes, so we don't end up with what happened with the last month with the Icon box with the Natasha Denona palette. I'm sorry, with the Anastasia palette, where a lot of people, and I was one of them, had at least one pan broken. So anyway, this is what this one looks like. It's a really pretty color. Actually, I think I like this one better. It does have a mirror. I do have some of these shades on today. I have this one, this one, this one, and this one here. I use this one in the crease area, and then this one all over, and a combination of this one and this one sort of in, in the lid area, and also right underneath the brow bone. And in the very corner, I put this one here. So this is a palette that I think I'm going to get a fair amount of use of. This is very good eyeshadow. This is a $69 value, and I paid $15 for this boost. So this is a winner for me. I don't think I'd ever spend the full amount. I do have other Natasha Denona palettes. They are good palettes, especially these kind. I don't like the little 5-pan one as much, but anyway, this is really a good product. So let's see what came in here that they chose for me. So they choose 2 items, and then you get to choose 3. So what they chose for me is the Biro New York Truffle Eye Serum. I have had this in the past. I do like Biro products. This is a 114 product. I do use eye serum 2 times a day. I have other eye serums like the tea one that they put out. It doesn't have a safety seal on it, but I know that they just have really great skin products, and I'm happy to have this. It has just the faintest smell, and I just know this is a nice product. And so let's see if it says anything in particular about what it's supposed to do. It said it's a lightweight eye treatment enhanced with black, summer, and white truffles that helps leave delicate eye area looking more awake, youthful, and refreshed. Okay, well, I'm really happy to have that product. So let's move on to the next thing that they chose for me. And it is by Origins, and it is the Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. It comes in a bag. I'm glad it actually came in a bag, in case, these things pop open during shipment, so I'm glad they did that. So I have had some little trial sizes of this, but let's see if it's, I don't know if it's got a thing on it. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, well, this one's not coming off. So the thing that I'm going to be interested in is, does this dry my face after I wash it? Okay, it has like a little bit of a spearmint smell. Okay, so it says it's gentle enough for daily use. It's a frothy face wash with broadleaf kelp extract, wheat protein, and tourmaline. Tourmaline, okay, it checks all the boxes. It easily rinses away makeup, impurities, and surface oils, but it leaves dry and oily zones feeling comfortably clean, refreshed, and balanced. Okay, well, I think this is probably a good product. I do wash my face in the morning and in the evening, and so I'm excited to get to try this. This is a $27 value. Okay, so the next 3 items that I get to pick. So in the category, the first category, I could have chosen the Keys Transformation Cream, which I already had, the Mud Masky Primer, the Mo Beauty sponges, and 2 of those. I don't use as many sponges. If I'm going to use a sponge, it's going to be right up underneath here, and the smaller ones and have an edge on them. The Lucky Chick Lip Liner Duo, the Contact Skin Lip Liquid Lipstick in Come Clean color, and the Toy Factory Liner. Okay, so what I chose is I chose the Toy Factory Liner, which is a $32 value. Look at that packaging. There's 2 of them in here. There's a brown one, and then there is a black one. And I do move back and forth between that. And the other thing that I think I'm gonna like about it, and I've seen decent reviews, okay. Oh, and I've got to open it too. So I didn't realize I was gonna have to open it. I hate it when they do this because it's so hard to open these things. Okay, I just took my fingernail and ran it down the seam, and it seemed to work. So let's see if I can get this one to open, at least look one of them, because it was in a box already. Okay, all right, so, all right, this is the brown one, okay? And I do use a lot of times brown right up underneath here. So I'm interested to see what this is gonna look like. I'm gonna put it over here where I don't have anything already. Okay, it is a gel liner. I think it's supposed to last pretty well. And I need that because I do have combo skin, and in the summertime I'll end up, you know, where things start to transfer. And so I will use this. I was excited to choose this because I do like, on the top, I'm going to use a liquid liner on the top lash line right in here. But here I'm going to, I don't like the sharpness that a liquid liner looks. I've always preferred a gel liner. So I'm happy to have these. We're going to come back, I hope to remember, and see if this is going to smudge in a few minutes. So I am happy to have that. Okay. So the next group of choices for me were Bobbi Brown eye shadow stick, and I think it was like a vanilla, but it looked like a color that I already had. So, or it was one I'm pretty sure I already had, so I didn't choose that. The Dirty Lamb Apricot Cleansing Oil. I am really I'm suspect of putting oil on my face when I have combo skin, so I didn't get that. This Works Stress Check Sleep Lotion. I already have something I got from FabFitFun I haven't used yet. It's like a little roller kind of thing, and so I thought I don't need that because I already have something. And then the Farrah Brush Duo, and then the new Neogen Dermal Serum. The other thing was the Treloose Beauty Empower Matte Nudie Pink Lipstick, which is what I chose. Because even though it was only a $16 value, yeah, let me see here. Oh, it was $16 value. It looked pretty. It looked like a color I would wear. I have other products by this brand. I like it. And it was really blue, this is about one of my favorite colors. And it's got the magnetic thing, and I thought, you know what, this just looks like a product that's going to be a good one for me. I did use it today. I have it on, and I used this lip liner that came from Cab here is what the lip liner was that I used. And then this is a nudie pink. And it starts out, it has a little T right in that area, but when you put it on, the T comes off. And so I'm gonna put a little bit on here. Just a beautiful color. And you know, I think it stays on pretty well too. I mean, it's not gonna stay on if you eat and drink, but besides that, I think it stayed on pretty well. It's because I did put it on and then I had lunch and then I reapplied it, but I really am excited to get this. So sometimes it's not about what the value of the product is will you use the product and is it a product you want? So the next choice item for me, I had one more choice and I could have chosen from the Fenty contour stick in suede, which is what I did choose. Dr. Botanicals Aloe Vera Superfood Eye Serum. Well, since I had an eye thing, I didn't want a second one in the box. Clarity RX Shimmering Facial Oil. I really like that brand, but I, again, am really concerned about putting oil on my face because I tend to get clogged pores here and even here. So I like their other products, but I just couldn't go with the facial oil this time. Maybe when I see some reviews on it and it's done well with people with combo skin, maybe I'll, you know, have another opportunity down the road, but I didn't want a facial oil. So the Ren Clean Skin Care, and I think that was a cleanser, and I think I already had it. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Lipstick in Plum, and I'd already picked a lipstick here, plus Plum is way too dark for me. I don't know, I need to maybe check my choices because I don't know why they would put the Plum in there. And then the Ofra Blush Palette. Okay, so I chose the Fenty Contour Stick. I read really good reviews on this. I don't use a lot of contouring. I do have this on today. You really can't see it, you know, because, so I know a lot of people put contour up here and I don't because, you know, I've usually got, you know, bangs going on. And I usually, if I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it here to try to get a little definition. I don't put it all in here because I just feel like that makes my face look dirty. So I know some people do, but I don't. But I have started to use a little bit of contour lately, and I like this one. I think that's a decent color. Looks like this, okay? And I just like Fenty products. I really haven't been disappointed with the Fenty products that I have. So I'm happy to get this, and this would be $32. So those are the items that that I got. And then I did, as I always do, I got some add-ons. So let's see what I got for add-ons. And you can get up to 10, and I usually do. It comes with a card too. It says Ready, Set, Play. I don't know why they do this, but it talks about it's just different colors, and the hues surround play a big role in your emotions. I'll read it, but I mean, it doesn't, I don't know why they even put these in here, because it really doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so with the add-ons, first of all, I've got 4 of the ones that were full size, and so I'm gonna go through those first. Let's see what else. Okay, my favorite was the Il Maquillage, and this is in Workaholic. This was not a choice item for me, and I really would have liked to have had this as a choice item rather than some of the things, or that they chose for me. I don't know how I didn't get this, but this is what it looks like, and these are neutral colors, and I think I will get use to these. I don't know that I'm going to get much use out of this one other than, you know, like a little bit of definition over on the side. But I see myself with these other colors, and I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors here so we can sort of see what they look like. Okay, so these are the colors here. And I will tell you, I finally decided to get the foundation that's made by them, and I do have it on today, and I have on a concealer as well, and I got it yesterday, and I have to tell you, I really like it. I mean, that color match thing, I have really hard colored skin to match because I have neutral. It doesn't really, it depends on the makeup, and so that's the thing, I have to really try it. And so I was suspect that they were going to be able to match me, and I'll be doggone if they didn't do it. And it has, it does well with my skin. I didn't need a primer, but it turned out really good. And also I had them take the concealer too, and they picked it. So the shade of the makeup foundation was 40, and the concealer was 2.5, and I think they did a pretty good job, so I'm happy with it. And I also have on today the Il Maquillage mascara, which I like as well. So anyway, this is what it looks like, and so I think these are colors I'm going to enjoy, particularly the lighter colors. And because, you know, it is a neutral palette. I mean, you know, when you have brown hair and brown eyes, you sort of sometimes you want something more than just brown going on here. But, you know, also if you don't want to have much of a makeup look, then, you know, I could see myself really going with these three just to, you know, to have something on. But anyway, I like it. This is a very sturdy container. It's just well put together. It does get little finger things on it. You know what I do, and I don't know who else does this, but I don't like this stuff getting scratched. So when I keep these boxes when I have things like this. In fact, most of my makeup, I keep it in the original box because it stacks better. I just don't like seeing like a bunch of things loose like this, you know. So like this, you know, I'm gonna probably keep it in the box too. It just makes it just easier, and then also it just protects it so that it doesn't, you know, when it starts getting scratched up, and I don't like it when the containers get scratched up. I just don't. So anyway, I like this. This is a $42 item retail, and I paid $12 for it. So this is a good one. I'm glad that it came because I never know what's going to happen with these add-ons. Okay, Dew of the Gods. Okay, I'm excited about this. This is a toner, and it's got the watermelon extract facial toner. I use a facial toner 2 times a day as well. And so, and I like Dew of the Gods products. I have other products for them. They have a really nice nighttime eye mask. They have some great masks. I've just been, oh, and they have a really great facial cleanser too. I have the primer, but I haven't used the primer. I'm sure that's good. I don't use as much primer because I already am putting enough things on my face between a serum, a toner, a serum, and a moisturizer that then if I put on a primer too, something is going to start peeling on me. So let's see what this is like. It seems like a glass bottle. Okay, it's got this little stopper thing here that you've got to take off. Okay, it only has the faintest watermelon, and it seems like it has a really soft, it has a very soft feel to it. It just made, I was actually just putting it on my palm. I'm gonna try a little bit of it here. And it just made my skin feel so soft, even on my palm. I am really interested to try this. Okay, well that's a good one. So I'm gonna be definitely using that tonight. Okay, so this is a $36 item and I got it for $12. So I am happy to have that. All right, then let's see what else we got in here. Oh, okay, a couple of other full-size items. Okay, this is supposedly a color flip, rejuvenating and replenishing a light reactive magic color chain, lightweight, non-sticky gloss. Well, there's a lot of things they say about it from Ciate, and it's just called Color Flip. And this was an add-on item, and this it doesn't want to come out. I hate it. I don't want to destroy the boxes. Okay. So this is a $18 item and I paid $12 for it. Usually I'm not really excited about paying that kind of money for an add-on when the price of it isn't more. It has sort of a coffee smell. It's coffee. I know that that's what that smell is. And so it looks like this. So I don't know what it's going to change to. So here's what it looks like right now. It's this one right here. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like on my lips. I already have something on my lips, but it looked interesting, and I thought I'm going to give it a shot because I've never seen this product before. I don't know whether it's new or not. And $18 product. And two other full-size items. This is by Formula Z, and I think some of these were coming in the Glam Bag regular, and this is a $23 item. I actually got this for, I think, $3.50. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Ooh, this is pretty. They are the kind you have to sharpen. Okay, so it's dual-ended, and it's brown, and then it's a, what do they call it? Cedar and topaz, okay? And they're sort of a little shiny. So I was really happy to get this because these are colors that I'm going to use for a liner. In fact, they had some other ones that hopefully will come in my other box or bags because I wanted to try, you know, a number of these. The only thing I don't like about this so far is that I don't really like to have to sharpen these. I like the roll-up ones better. But anyway, I'm excited to give that a try. And the last full-size item I got, and this would have been also a choice item for me, is the Boost. And I didn't want that. I wanted the eyeshadow palette. And then I saw where this was available as an add-on. This is an $18 add-on. This is a $75 product. So I got 4 add-ons full-size, well, actually 5, for about $57 for add-ons, and that the total of those items was $194. So for $57, I got $194 worth of product. So I like add-ons if they come, which is the big problem with Ipsy, especially later on in the month. Okay, I have seen some pretty good reviews on this. And usually if it's going to be a product that's in the Boost, it's going to be a very nice product. I'd actually never used this brand either. This is what it looks like. Okay, so I am really excited to give this a try. I'm surprised it doesn't come in a box though. It's a daily moisturizer with non-neutralized glycolic acid. It's formulated with organic ingredients in the USA. It's cruelty-free, fragrance-free, paraben-free. It's a dermatologist formulated and tested daily face and neck cream that conditions the skin, and the added mild concentration of glycolic acid provides extra smoothness and refined radiance for a glowing complexion. All right, well, I am interested to give this a try. It seems like a nice product. So that is a good one. And then I went ahead and got a couple of these little things for $3.50. So let's see where they went. Okay, I know they're over here somewhere. Oh, here they are. So I like the little $3.50 stuff too. Oh, let's check on this. Okay, this is the Toy Factory liner. It's doing, I think, fairly well. I didn't push on it as hard as I could to try to get it off, but it seems to be doing fairly well. This is the Il Maquillage, and this seems to be, even without just putting it on my hand, it seems to be it's gonna stay pretty well. These seem to be pretty high quality, so happy to have that. Let's see how these liners are doing. This is the Formula Z liner. Doing pretty good, and I put it over there with it near the night cream. Doing pretty good. So that's sometimes why pencils are going to be better for me. So you know, I like it. Okay, pretty stuff. Okay, so let's see what's in here. Okay. So what I do sometimes with this is I get the things like they didn't choose for me, and this is the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Daily Facial Wash by Philosophy. This is a little sample size, and interested to give this a try. I've never used this, and I have read good reviews on this, so I was like, well, we're gonna give that a shot. It is sealed. I'm not gonna open it right now. Actually I want to, because I want to see what it smells like. I'm just gonna stab it. Okay, it has a little bit of an orangey smell. Okay, so I'm interested to try that. Little cleanser. And then this is really cute. They didn't choose this for me. This is by Ditto, and it's a little bitty lipstick. And it's supposed to be like a popsicle, and it is a lipstick. So I'm gonna put some over here. And this is in the shade, I think this is in Babe. So small, I don't know. It's supposed to be in Babe, but it doesn't really tell you. And this is what the little wand looks like. And this is the color of it right here. That's a pretty color. So we're gonna see what happens with that. That's just adorable. I think my grandson, he'd take this from me. I wouldn't see it again, because you have to, I think, be careful with that with kids, because they're gonna think it's some kind of candy. But anyway, so $3.50, good to give that a shot. Then there was this thing by Josie Baron, and it's an Argan Daily Moisturizing SPF 47. It has an expiration date of 7/25, so I'm not exactly sure what to do with this, but it says it's a moisturizer with SPF, so I'm interested to give it a shot. I have some eye cream from this brand, and I like it, and so that's why when I saw the opportunity to get that for $3.50, I'm like, well, I'm gonna try that. Has a little pump, and I really do like the eye cream, by the way. I've used about half of the eye cream that came in, I think it was a Glam X box. But anyway, that's a pretty decent sized sample, okay? I mean, it looks like it's in one of these brown bottles. You really can't tell. But, I mean, this is a well done sample. So I'm happy to have that for $3.50. And then, this is by Kinship, and this is a glycolic resurfacing serum. It comes in a box like this. And you have to open it, and then it's a little tube. So I like other products by Kinship. They have some really great lip products. So I'm interested to try this face product. And it's a smoothing glycolic resurfacing serum. So I guess it's something like other brands have. It does have a little safety seal. I'm probably not gonna open that quite yet, because I do have some others, but happy to have that. Now the last thing I got, oh actually I have one other thing that came as one of those points things. So I have one more thing after this. So I got this Antidote liquid concealer in the shade 8. That looks like it's full, and that looks like that's going to be too dark for me, but this is the lightest shade that they offered. So I thought, well, you know, we're going to give it a try, and we're going to see. I just had way too much come out. And it's supposed to be nourishing. That's what I had read. Okay, so there's what it looks like. I do think this is probably too dark for me, but you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. There, I rubbed it in, and I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, unless you try it. And it does feel, I tell you what, it doesn't feel like it's drying. And I'm gonna put a little bit of it on my inner wrist here. You see the color there? You can barely see it right there. Well, you know, it seems like it's going to be an okay color if I don't overdo it. I was worried that it was going to be too dark, because, you know, normally I'm going to need something a little bit lighter to help lighten up my under eyes. But I'm going to give it a try, and I'm glad I have the one that is I would think it comes in something lower than 8, but that's the lowest one that they had in the sample sizes. So, okay, we're going to give it a try, and it does seem... The texture of it here, where I have more on here, and you can see it actually, it does seem like it has a good texture to it. So it's a little tacky. I don't know whether, sometimes when they're tacky like that, they're gonna look crepey, but I'm just gonna have to try it. And I thought, you know, for $3.50, and if it works out, something that I just put in my purse, you know, that's a good shot. Okay, so the last thing I got, and this was with points, is the Mishko Lip Shine Sheer Lip Balm. And I like lip balms. I use them a lot because I can't stand to have dry lips. And this is really pretty packaging. It's gold packaging. And this is the color, it's a color XO. This is what it looks like. It's probably not gonna have much color when you actually put it on. And it doesn't. There it is right there. And you know what? That's okay too. Pretty packaging, and it's a lip balm. And it was free. So I like it. So anyway, I think it's a good box, and I'm happy that this one came. I hope that the other one, I'm really worried about the other one. The reason I get two, by the way, is that I always liked with the former glam bag, and also the what would be the premium box for Boxycharm, and I didn't like to be missing out on the the premium box, or the in the case of Boxycharm, it was the base box when the Icon box came, not the Icon, but the Luxe box came. And the same thing with Ipsy, I didn't like missing out on the Glam Bag Plus, and that one is going to be your Glam Bag Plus that would turn into the Luxe. What is it called? It used to be the X box, Glam X box. I would find that those were things that I wanted that were in like the little, you know, the next one down before it had gone up to the premium, you know, the special quarterly box. And so that's why I get two of those subscriptions. So on the months where you don't have the Icon box, then I'm still going to be able to get one of them. And I like that. And so on the months where you don't have it, I'm going to be able to choose two different sets of things. And for $28, and you know, and of course I don't always get as many add-ons with all of the boxes because there's only so many things that I need, but that's pretty good to for $28. So with this box, with the $28 plus $1.99, so basically $30, I got $171 worth of products for basically $30. And you know, I actually do like that someone is going out there and giving me these choices, and they've narrowed it down, because I am overwhelmed by how many products are out there. So that's why I like these boxes. They help me figure out what's good, because, you know, someone has narrowed it down, and then I'm getting a really good price on the items. Like for $30, I'm getting $171, add $15 more and make it $45, and you know, I got another product in there that was worth $59. So that's a pretty good, $69 with the Natasha Denona palette. That's a pretty good thing. And so I do get other things. I get the ice cream box, I get the Allure box. I like each of them differently. I do get the Macy's, you know, the $15 Macy's box. So I like the ones that I have, and I do get FabFitFun quarterly. So they're all a little different. I don't think I'm going to be adding any more, but I like the ones that I do have, in each in a different way. And I like these little smaller things to get to try something. And also these make great little gift, you know, when you're doing a gift bag, they make great little bags. They have nice bags still. So anyway, and I do gift quite a bit to friends and family for, you know, various things. So anyway, the full-size stuff is usually for me, but not always. I mean, sometimes I'll do Christmas and birthday shopping when I see something that I really would like, that I can get a good price, and I like it so much I want my sister-in-law to have it, or one of my nieces, or somebody like that, or my, you know, good friends. So anyway, I enjoy these boxes. I hope that you enjoy yours too. Thank you for stopping by, and have a great day.